So I'm in Mexico, right? This is supposed to be Mexico. How on my algorithm I get a bunch of pro Africa? It's like really African, dude. It's like pro Africa, pro China, and pro Russia. And I'm sitting here in Mexico thinking, there's no reason this is the algorithm I'm getting in Mexico. It's like talking about what is going on, and truly like anti-American, just like TikToks. It's like I've never experienced a realm like this since I was killed in October, and my consciousness has been downloaded in this fucking. It's like a sentient sentinel doomsday simulation of a world. And so like this right here, this is like, it's just like a movie set. It's not even real, dude. We're just sitting here and I'm just watching social media and everything, and it's all fake, dude. Like I'm getting fed no real information. Most of the people on my social media are artificial intelligence created. And it's like, so you get me down to Mexico, and then Tulum. I want to travel, dude. Why can't I go to Tulum? I get brain controlled in Tulum. Yes, brain controlled. And go through all this shit. And then they steal my music, and then stick me in this Sentinel doomsday simulation. And the controllers, they could fucking manipulate anything about it. But how am I'm in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. How the fuck am I getting? How am I getting a bunch of like pro-Africa, pro-China, pro-Russia, and anti-American material accumulating on my TikTok? I've never had a TikTok like this, especially I've started TikTok in 2020, I think, here in Mexico. I've never had a TikTok like this in Mexico, dude. It's pro-Africa, pro-China, and pro-Russia, and anti-American. Just continue as populating. I've never had a TikTok like this. Never had a social media like this, where it's mainly artificial intelligence. Those women are cute, but they're not real. They're artificial intelligence. What's the point of being here? What's the point of being here then? What's the fucking point of being here then? If like none of this is actual tangible real, all my news is not real. It's like, is anybody give me information? This is kind of like, it's kind of like you incarnate on this world, and if you're not rich, if you don't have the money to rich, and you don't really understand the intelligence of what's really going on in this world, you're kind of at the whims of these like the evil controllers, who give you fake intelligence, give you fake divinity, and like throw little bones as like the truth, which is not really the truth. And what is the truth here? Why am I stuck in a sentient sentinel simulation? This is like a research DARPA sentient sentinel simulation. This is exactly my consciousness has been downloaded in a simulation. So like it is the Matrix. It's like a false Matrix. It's like a brain. And the controllers can like download, you into. So like I can come out here, but this is not real, dude. There's no way this. I'm not in an organic body. It's kind of like what I'm realizing is this world is just like, we're just like peon humans out here. We live a short life, and we're steered in certain directions, and we're kind of like in Truman shows. And like, if we don't like coincide exactly with what we're supposed to be doing. But the fucked up thing is like, they took my music. They killed me off, took my music, downloaded my consciousness in this sentient sentinel simulation to go through hell. And I'm just supposed to, what the fuck do you want me to do now? We're sitting here. This ain't regular life. I don't have the human emotions anymore. It's just like, what is the point? So we live in this world in certain geographic locations. I grew up in America. I love America. You know, it's where I grew up. What am I supposed to not like America? Where I grew up? And then I talked to the person. I was like talking, and they were sending me all this anti-American stuff. It's like, dude, I'm from there. So somebody, this world doesn't make sense to me. If I see somebody who is who is Hispanic out here, and they're from Mexico, I'm not gonna hurt them because I don't like something about Mexico. I'm not gonna hurt them because I don't like the color of their vessel or their skin. And I'm just a poor, actually middle class, not even middle class, I'm a poor guy. So poor people just get crushed in this earth. We can't even have a human experience. We can't start music. We have to live in the place we were born and never fucking come outside of the place we were born, or we get fucking targeted, killed, and put in a sentient sentinel simulation. That's what I view this world as now, dude. Why I'm in Mexico. Why is populating on my TikTok African, Chinese, Russian propaganda and fucking anti-American propaganda? What's the point, dude?